I still don't know whether to laugh or cry when I think about this, so I'm hoping for some outside perspective. For context, I'm 29 female and getting married in a few months to my fiancé, who I truly love and feel safe with. We've been together for 4 years, and this is the healthiest relationship I've ever been in. Before him, though, I was with my ex for nearly 5 years, starting in my early 20s. That relationship was complicated. My ex wasn't abusive in the obvious ways, but he was extremely controlling. He constantly criticized my appearance, my hobbies, my friends, and even how I spoke. Nothing I did was ever quite adult enough or ladylike enough for him. Over time, I lost a lot of confidence and started shrinking myself to keep the peace. When we finally broke up, it took me a long time to rebuild my sense of self. Fast forward to now. My friends and family threw me a wedding shower last weekend. It was one of those co-ed, relaxed gatherings. Food, drinks, silly games, speeches, the whole thing. My fiancé was there, my parents were there, and so was his mother. Here's where things get messy. I had invited my ex. Before anyone jumps on me for that, let me explain. We share a large social circle, and over the years, things cooled into a polite, distant friendliness. He's also been in a long-term relationship of his own. There's no lingering attraction on either side, and my fiancé was aware and comfortable with him being there. It felt unnecessary and dramatic to exclude him from a group event. Everything was going fine until my future mother-in-law decided to give a little speech. She stood up, glass in hand, smiling warmly. She talked about how excited she was to welcome me into the family, how proud she was of her son, and how beautiful the day was. So far, so good. Then she turned toward my ex. She smiled even wider and said something along the lines of, "And I'd like to thank you," she gestured toward him, "for helping raise her into the real woman she is today." The room went quiet. I felt like my brain short-circuited. I could feel my face getting hot, my stomach dropping, and my heart pounding all at once. I glanced at my fiancé, who looked just as stunned as I felt. Then I looked at my ex. He looked completely baffled. I mean, genuinely confused. His eyebrows were raised, his mouth slightly open, like he was waiting for the punchline. He even glanced around as if to check whether she was talking to someone else. She went on talking about how men shape women and how every chapter in life prepares you for the next, implying that my ex had somehow molded me into the person worthy of marrying her son. I wanted the ground to swallow me whole. Not only was it uncomfortable, but it felt deeply disrespectful to me, to my fiancé, and honestly, even to my ex. My growth didn't come from being raised by a partner. It came from therapy, self-work, supportive friendships, and learning to stand on my own. After the speech ended, there was awkward applause, and the energy in the room felt off. My ex approached me shortly after and quietly said, "I honestly have no idea what that was about." He didn't sound proud, he sounded unsettled. I told him it made me uncomfortable too, and we both agreed it was strange. He left not long after. Later, I pulled my fiancé aside and asked if we could talk to his mom about it. He agreed completely and said he was bothered by it as well. When we approached her privately though, things didn't go how I expected. She brushed it off and said she meant it as a compliment. She told me that I wasn't as put together when I was younger, and that relationships help polish people. She said I was being overly sensitive, and that I should be grateful for my journey. That hurt more than the speech itself. I told her calmly that my past relationship wasn't something I wanted credited for who I am now, especially at an event celebrating my future marriage. She sighed and said, "Well, we all have different views," and changed the subject. Since then, I haven't been able to stop thinking about it. My fiancé has been supportive and reassured me that he doesn't agree with her perspective at all. He's even said he'll address it again if needed. Still, I can't shake the feeling that this revealed something about how she sees me, like I'm a product of men rather than my own person. Some friends think I should let it go and chalk it up to a generational mindset. Others think it was inappropriate and worth setting firmer boundaries over before the wedding. So now I'm wondering, was I wrong to feel hurt by this? Should I push for a clearer apology or just move on? What would you have done in my place? Was this an innocent comment or a major red flag? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow for more real-life stories and perspectives.